All right, end of the week, end of the month, and the markets are getting schmeezed. We are down the SPOs considerably, 2.5% max today. Nasdaq's down similarly, trading 32.53 or so on the SPOs. Stocks are just getting crushed, and folks, it is freaking Friday, and I want to just take a look at this. Yeah, the Nasdaq's down about 2.6%, 302, sitting right near the bottom here, trading 11,041 or so, and have been as low as I think we got down to about 10,975. So new low for the move, as you can see here on the chart. It's starting to get pretty heavy, and any closes that if we can close below 11,000, it's going to get pretty ugly here. The Dow is down 361. Amazon down 174. This is a big move. I just want to point this out. NASDAQ all the way down here. This is a 6-10 minute chart, and it is trading not to a new low, which we saw recently here at 2870, but we're pushing. We're pushing. Again, on the longer term charts, you're starting to see that this is getting pretty ugly. We are all the way down to 1700, gets us to value on the 610 chart. So don't think that we can't go a lot lower. I'm not saying we're going there today, but this market is in trouble into the election right now. Shopify off 61 or 6%. I wanted to point that out, 1147. Then we made a lower high here at 1129. Now we're at the lower end of recent value right here at 911. 842 is a recent low. So again, this big bracket, you're seeing these big brackets from the S&P across the board to the NASDAQ. All the stocks are looking like this, similar patterns, right? When everything runs together, everything goes down together. So keep this in mind when you're following markets here, that all boats float and then all boats crash together. So 35.50 down to 28.70, that's your bracket. Until we break that, that's next 700 points isn't going to come until we get outside or below that when it comes to Amazon. Shopify, those numbers are similarly, you're looking at 1147 and 842, which is a 300-point spread. So the next 300 points, we're either going to go to 542 or 1400. Just depends on which one we break out of in this bracket. We've been in this bracket now since June. And this is really what we're seeing across all markets. And this is really the point of us on this video today, is just kind of point this out, that although it seems like a bloody day when you pull back, there's not a lot new here. We've been marching up the trade desk. Here's another stock that just went crazy and continues to point to the lower direction. Somewhere down in 450 just gets you back into value on this name. The DAX, also wanted to point out, in the European markets have just been crushed, and this is a little bit different. They're actually, I would say Europe is leading the world right now, and that's not a good sign because they're making new lows. They're taking out their June lows, and their bracket is breaking. So you need to be aware that there's some things underlying in this market that will affect all of us. And one of them for me is European markets are way ahead of ours right now. They've gone from 13,489, and we're actually down about 30% for the year when it comes to the DAX. And you can see that as we pull back a little bit further. We were trading the front part of the year right around the same number. We ended the year right here at around 13.3. And we're trading, again, 11,500 right now on the DAX. So European markets are kind of leading the rest of the world right now, which is not a good sign because things are getting worse over there. Riots, shutdowns in Europe, Spain, UK, Germany, all shut down right now, all working for the New World Order, trying to save their hides in the socialist regime. It's not going to work. They're trying, but it's not going to work. Hate to tell them. So next up, we have Chipotle. I wanted to bring this one up real quick. Again, a double top here, but we're testing the lows that we saw just back here in September of 1185. We hit that again today, and we've bounced. We're trading 1207 right now, but you've got to be careful here as you watch some of these stocks roll over Beethoven and tell Tchaikovsky the news, because we've got a lot of room to the downside on Chipotle. Shit, we can go all the way down to 875 and still be bullish. So keep this in mind. If you've been sitting on profits, lock some of this stuff in before they go away, because we're going lower in a lot of these markets, regardless of the election outcomes. Netflix, again, making a new low on the move, but 576 was the high, 458 was the low back here, and we're still not doing a heck of a lot there. So NVIDIA also getting bitch slapped, and that is down 574, trading 495 again, recent low, not taken out yet. So all this to say that we've got the election next week. We're selling off into it. Really shouldn't be a surprise to anybody, but there's a lot of things that are going to play out over the next few weeks. Will we see tax selling? Will we see profit taking? Who knows? Will the election be decided on election night, or will we have to wait where all the money is bet, which is January? I'm saying we'll figure it out before January, because the money is always wrong. The dumb money is always on the wrong bet, just like they're all on Biden when it comes to the betting markets right now. So keep this in mind. The masses are asses, and we hope you have a great weekend doing whatever you do, carving pumpkins. Get out there and trick-or-treat with neighbors. Find some people that are rational. Put on your mask. Go take your kids. Enjoy the experience. Have a great weekend.